Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Watch the pass.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Let's go, D. Big series.
21, 21. Here we go.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Come on, switch it.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The result of 1st down is a quick slant gets him 14.
Here we go.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to you.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
65.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
11. Hey, gun. 13. Go ahead.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first.
Here we go. 180!
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll go option to the short side. He'll pitch it back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
Watch the screen. Check. Check it back.
Wait. Check 3.
They'll run it with Coleman. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Don't get nervous.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And he hooks up with a former Niner, Vernon Davis. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Haskins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now Haskins to throw it. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in with in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
At the 28-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Watch the run.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. The 30. 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
That's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They go play action now. Haskins. Throw right side, caught by Davis. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. 63 yards. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field.
Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 75 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The Redskins take over first and 10.
Let's
Their
go!
own 25-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Haskins to throw on second down. Josh Doxson's got it, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Out to the left, it's complete to Doxson. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yes, go on. 54. Hit. Watch the twist.
Now Haskins on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Right there. 54 Mike. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, one set. Check.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. To try again after the sack. Haskins, and this is caught in the end zone. It's Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Doctson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins have tied it here. The extra point to come can put them in the driver's seat. So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. And he's able to put it through. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Go. I got it. Mike,
on 1st down, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
After the sack on 1st down, Haskins. And he's going to go down again.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Set, ready. 60 outlaw. 54. Mike, 54. Rabbit. Hey, rabbit. Switch up. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come to our world. We want it. Ready.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He's going to launch this. He's got him in, complete. And all the way up to the 49. A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Hey, one set.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Haskins under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch. Let's go, D. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I got it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here we go. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, clock.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
53, Mike, 53. Let's get off the field, D.
11.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. And this is caught at the 8. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
You got nothing there.
21.
Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
1, Omaha.
53's the Mike. 53.
Hey, orbit.
Check. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Hey, watch that. Watch zoom. 54.
Second and 10 now. Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Haskins will throw. Jordan Reed has it. Reed wrestling ahead. A gain of 39 that time. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Here's Haskins to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing again on second and 10. Haskins under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They have a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just lock people down.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Now a give to Peterson running left. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
The Redskins on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 15. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at the 20. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They will run again with Coleman. Oh, able to avoid him. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's third down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
To try again after the sack. Haskins. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Haskins. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the ground, Geis. He fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Darius Geis taking it in. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80! 13! 13!
It's a party now.
12, fellas, here we go.
Check it out, check it out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 79 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Throwing now is Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A good pickup there at 22.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Haskins to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On play action, Haskins. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
What we got?
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Mike, 56. Rip left. Zip it. Play.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
Check 56. Watch the slant. Mike 56. Mike 56. 3 buds. Henry.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 14.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Here we go, G. Get off the field. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Results in a 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
56. Mike's 56. Know your job. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Time to go. Night.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes in.